The ultimate guide to budgeting for beginners. Money plays a central role in our lives, whether we like it or not. It influences the choices we make, the opportunities we pursue, and the security we feel each day. Yet for many people, money seems to slip away without warning, leaving them stuck in a cycle of stress and uncertainty. The good news is that you can take control of your finances through one simple but powerful tool: a budget. Budgeting is not about living a boring or restricted life. Instead, it is about creating a plan for your money so that you are in control, not your bank balance. If you are just starting your financial journey, this guide will give you the steps, strategies, and mindset shifts you need to build a strong budgeting habit and finally feel confident about your financial future. Why budgeting is important. The first step in understanding budgeting is realizing why it matters. A budget is like a roadmap that guides you toward your financial goals. Without one, you may spend aimlessly, wondering at the end of the month where all your hard-earned money went. With a budget, every dollar has a purpose. Budgeting provides freedom, not restriction. When you know where your money is going, you reduce financial stress, avoid unnecessary debt, and gain the ability to plan ahead. It allows you to prioritize what matters most, whether that's paying off loans, building savings, or setting aside money for travel, education, or even retirement. Step 1. Know your income. The foundation of every budget begins with your income. This means understanding exactly how much money you bring home each month after taxes and deductions. For some people, income is stable, like a monthly salary. For others, it may fluctuate, such as freelance earnings, commissions, or part-time jobs. When calculating your income, always use your net or take-home pay. This is the actual amount you can spend, save, or invest. If your income varies, use the lowest average month as your baseline. This ensures that you don't accidentally overestimate and overspend. Knowing your income sets the stage for realistic budgeting. Step 2. Track your expenses. Before you can control your spending, you must first know where your money is going. Many beginners are surprised when they track every expense for the first time. Those daily coffees, weekend takeouts, and forgotten subscriptions add up quickly. Start by recording all your expenses for at least 1 month. This includes both fixed expenses, such as rent and bills, and variable expenses, like food, gas, or entertainment. You can track them using a notebook, a simple spreadsheet, or budgeting apps like Mint or YNAB. The goal is awareness. Once you see the numbers clearly, you can make informed decisions. Step 3. Categorize your spending. After tracking expenses, the next step is to group them into categories. Typical categories include housing, transportation, food, debt payments, savings, and lifestyle choices. Seeing your spending broken down in this way highlights which areas consume the most money and where adjustments can be made. For example, if you notice that dining out takes up a large portion of your income, you may decide to cook at home more often. Categorizing expenses allows you to separate needs from wants, making it easier to prioritize essential costs while identifying opportunities to save. Step 4. Choose a budgeting method. There is no single way to budget, and the best method depends on your lifestyle and goals. One popular approach is the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of your income goes toward needs, 30% toward wants, and 20% toward savings and debt repayment. This method is simple and works well for beginners. Another method is zero-based budgeting, where every single dollar is assigned a role, leaving no money unaccounted for. If you earn $3,000, you plan exactly where all $3,000 will go. This method provides the most control and prevents overspending. Some people also use the envelope system, where cash is physically divided into envelopes for categories like groceries, dining out, or entertainment. When the envelope is empty, spending in that category stops. While old-fashioned, it is highly effective for those who struggle with discipline. Experiment with different methods until you find one that fits your personality and lifestyle. Step 5. Cut back on unnecessary spending. One of the most powerful benefits of budgeting is discovering where your money is being wasted. Cutting unnecessary costs doesn't mean sacrificing happiness, it means making smarter choices. Cancel unused subscriptions, reduce impulse purchases, or limit dining out. Even small changes make a big difference. Saving $5 a day on coffee adds up to $150 a month, money that could go toward paying debt or building savings. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate all fun, but to ensure your money is spent on things that truly matter. Step 6. Set clear financial goals. Budgeting without goals can feel meaningless. Goals give you a reason to stick to your plan and make sacrifices when needed. Your goals could include paying off student loans, building an emergency fund, saving for a home, or preparing for retirement. Make your goals specific and measurable. Instead of saying, "I want to save money," set a target like, "I want to save $5,000 in the next 12 months. Clear goals provide motivation and help you track progress. Step 7. Build an emergency fund. One of the smartest financial decisions you can make is to create an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down, medical bills appear, and jobs are lost. Without savings, you may rely on credit cards or loans, which can lead to deeper financial problems. Step 8. Review and adjust regularly. A budget is not a one-time task. Life changes. Maybe you get a raise, move to a new city, or take on new expenses. That's why it's important to review your budget at the end of each month. Ask yourself what worked, what didn't, and what can be improved. Step 9. Use tools to stay organized. Thanks to technology, managing your money is easier than ever. Budgeting apps like Mint, PocketGuard, and YNAB can connect to your bank accounts, categorize spending automatically, and even send reminders. If you prefer something simple, a spreadsheet or notebook works just as well. Step 10. Stay consistent and patient. Budgeting is a habit, and like any habit, it takes time to build. The first few months may feel frustrating, and you may make mistakes or overspend. That's perfectly normal. What matters most is consistency. Each month you practice budgeting, you'll get better at predicting expenses and making smarter financial choices. Common mistakes beginners should avoid. While budgeting is simple in theory, many beginners make avoidable mistakes. Being too strict is one of them. If you cut out all fun, you may burn out quickly. Another common mistake is forgetting irregular expenses like annual insurance payments or holiday shopping. To prevent surprises, set aside small amounts each month for these costs. And that wraps up the ultimate guide to budgeting for beginners. Remember, budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about freedom, control, and creating the life you want. If you start today, even with small steps, your future self will thank you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more money tips. I'd also love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your own budgeting goals or challenges. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take control of your money and take control of your future.